Oh, there's the Omak. We got her down over here. Got her all shining up. We had her in the shade earlier. Now she's out in the sun. Damn it down there. Can't get any moist in that tire.
No.
We find our old classic pony flag. Of course, that's on my shirt too, Classic Pony Day. Hey, what can I say?
We're from.
Hey, I'm here at the Sullivan Street Machine Association car show. We got us a video we're going to show, and I always like finding something that, you know, a little different and stuff, and making a video on it, talking to the owners. And I come across this AMX, and I looked at the side, it says a 390 in it. I looked inside, got a 4-gear in it, and I'm thinking, there's not a lot of AMX 390s out there, and I'd put one of them next to the mark in the garage if I had one. I like an AMX. And I got asking questions, and I finally found who owned it, and I got Rick here with me who owns it, and you know, I don't know enough about it to explain to anybody, Rick, and you know, tell us a little bit about the car, where they come from, you know, how many of these was made and stuff, you know, any history you know about them.
Well, they made the actual AMX, which is a 2-seater, in 68, 69, and 70. AMC Corporation wanted to get on the muscle car to compete with the Mustangs and Camaros and stuff. And they made these, and 70 was the last year they made it. They only made 4,100 of these in 1970.
Yours is what year?
A 70.
Okay.
And they only made, I think, 2,900 of those were 390 4-speed, and this is an actual 390 4-speed car. And I've wanted one since high school, and I happened across this on Craigslist down south of St. Louis, and I went down, and this was what I wanted, so I brought it home with me.
Yeah, I know that feeling. So the motor you're saying is a 390?
Yes.
And they only made how many of them?
About 2,900 of them were 390s.
I'm going to guess there's probably not but 900 if that many left out there.
Yeah.
I bet there ain't hardly none.
Yeah, there's probably not.
And you said you put air conditioning on it? Or you put power steering?
I put power steering, and I'm thinking about putting air conditioning on it.
It's got to be tough. We can't be hot and around in a hot rod and air conditioning.
I called a company called Vintage Air, and they make an air conditioning unit for this.
What kind of rims you got on it?
Well, they're weld wheels, I think. They come on it.
Oh, they come on it? Okay.
That's just what.
But that ain't the stock one.
No.
And then the lake pipes.
Yeah.
Now them, was that an option for it, or?
Well, that was an option on some of them, but those are not a factory.
Yeah. But still, not many people would know that.
Right.
You could say, no, that was an option. So
yeah.
It's kind of like the mock down there. It's got a shaker on it, but it's not the real one. But not many people know that.
Yeah.
You know. But I like them lake pipes on it.
Yeah.
And the interior, and that's why when me and my cameraman Brian came up here and talked about it, you know, I told him, I said, that must be a full down rear seat, and you told me no, they're 2-seaters. It's just a 2-seater, and that's really, you know, kind of blows my mind. And you said that kind of a deal like a vet than only being a 2-seater.
Yeah. The AMC also made a Javelin, which was very similar in body style. They were 9 inches longer, and they had a back seat.
I bought a Javelin one time when I was a young man.
Yeah. The AMX was more of the racer version.
Yeah. I remember as a kid, a guy had one. It was a hot rod.
A lot of times you've seen, like back in the late 60s and 70s, they had a lot of that Trans Am racing. And you'll see like these, Montreal, and those were, they done a lot of that Trans Am style racing.
Them seats, is that the original way the seats?
Yeah.
Is that a houndstooth, they call that? You know, I mean, doesn't Chevrolet call that houndstooth, Brian? When they put the checkered like stuff in there?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
I know I think the seats are all original. Yeah. The dash is not original. Somebody's changed that. That's a dash out of a 68 or a 9. And I'm not sure why it's been changed, but it has been changed. And
well, that's something you can change.
Sure.
You can change in. I catch stuff out. Don't worry about it. I do it all the time. Because I was getting ready to wrap up anyway.
Somebody along the line changed the dash for some reason. It's got aftermarket gauges, but it's not an original 70 dash. I didn't realize that when I bought it. Told me it wasn't.
Well, somebody knows about these cars, these old cars. But you know, I thank you for taking your time to talk to us about this. Like I said, I like finding cars you don't see every day, and we don't see a lot of these.
Yeah.
And I can understand why you'd have a passion for them, because I could take one of them too.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Brian for being my cameraman. He always does me a good job. And we'll get there to buy later.
Okay.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.
Here's something, Brian, your dad ain't got. He needs one of these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A fire truck. He'd look good driving that around with your mom.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently the American Legion owns this one, huh? Little fire truck. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? There's a Legion seal. You know, probably you look in there on the thing and probably ain't got 10,000, 12,000 miles on it. All these old fire trucks were like that. Hose reel in there. That's neat. I like these little fastback, 67, 68. And you can't tell the difference. I think it's a 68 because it's a little longer. Good looking.
Yeah, it'd be a 7.
It's a 7?
I think it'd be a 7.
Yeah, it's got the Magnum 500s on it. I just like these little ones. These look good. Look at that. He's got 3 on it too. That AMX, you don't see. These are like something you don't see. You don't see none. I talked to the guy that owns it, one of the club guys, because these are club cars we're looking at. And we're going to have a talk when we get done. Told me after everything got shut down that if he spend a few minutes with me, I'd like to talk to him about his car. You don't see me anything. I mean, they're really short.
Yeah.
You know? They don't look like there's enough room. They look like a 2-seater. It's got a fold-down back seat in it. It's got good line. I like the lines on it.
It's just a neat looking car.
It is. I'd drive one.
Oh yeah.
I'd drive one. That's a good looking one. A C10 pickup. I like that color on it.
Yeah.
What color is that? Can you tell?
I don't know.
It's a really doing all pearl essence in it, I think.
Yeah, it does.
When you're standing there looking at it, and you just kind of, it shimmers, I guess you say.
Yeah, it goes from kind of a deep red to kind of a...
I see a little pink in there.
Yeah.
You got the motor all done up nice and pretty. You can jump on that. Yeah, the inner fender well, everything painted inside. They done everything. Well, you haul a bunch of people on that one, I think.
Oh, yeah. 47.
47? Yeah, that's pretty. Coronet, look at that. What's underneath that hood? Brian, tell me something about that Coronet. He's got 2 on there, and I bet they're 4 barrels.
Yeah.
You don't think that's stock, do you? Yeah, that's what I'm...
Semi. Not sure what they would call it.
Super stock Dodge Coronet, factory race cars.
All right, everyone gather around. It's award time.
Got a roll cage. Now this is a star. What'd they say?
Yeah,
this is a Starliner.
Yeah.
But they made a Sunliner too.
Right.
A Starliner was a hardtop.
All right.
A Sunliner was a convertible.
Motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's what they was telling me. So that's pretty neat.
In third,
A lot of frame.
Parker, Illinois.
A lot of flames on that baby.
Oh yeah. It looks like a good go fast race car.
Yeah, it is.
07 Honda Chopper.
'53 Ford pickup. Really neat color. I think they call it tangerine.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Good metallics in it.
Yeah. Nice custom interior. Look at that dash, Ryan.
Yeah.
I like watching dashes. That's not. I don't think that's the original dash.
No.
I like the bed.
It's kind of a small detail, but we got the brake drum painted the same color as the body.
That's a little low though. That's a little low.
Oh yeah.
That's a little bit low. That's good looking red on there.
I'll put down there HIDF 340.
I like the tilt steering wheel in there. That must have been an option.
One guy moved that.
Was that 34?
And I thought, hope you don't step in it. Yeah.
That takes something home with you.
32.
Nice car.
Yeah, it is. I like the little rod. You know what I mean? Little Scion. I'll get it right.
Carbon fiber hood.
Carbon fiber wing on the back. Like them rims on. Nice looking rims.
Yeah, they do look good.
Okay, Brian, what are we looking at? The Hyundai?
Yeah, it's a Hyundai Genesis.
Hyundai Genesis.
This is real neat looking.
I was gonna say, now that's a little different here because it's not sitting sideways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of them sit sideways, don't they?
Sport model. Just has a real aggressive body line to it, you know?
We was looking at this one a while ago. We got some good color to it.
Oh yeah.
And we was looking at that motor in here. You know, got cold air intake on it. Look at them headers on there. Yeah. Everything. Look at aluminum overflows. I think you spent some time on this one.
Oh yeah.
To get it where it's at. Looks good. That blue almost looks black down the side. And the Corvette. I think it's part of the Corvette club out of that thing, man. Thinking. I like them antennas that go down like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like an antenna on the back of the car. I like the rims on that.
Grand Sport, so it's got the extra stripes on the fender.
Big look at them brakes on there, Brian.
Oh yeah.
I bet it makes you stop fast.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of old school, the black paint on it. 95.
Kind of flat black with
Yeah.
the red rims, white walls.
It kind of sets her off, don't you?
Oh yeah. Looks great on a street rod, I don't know, buddy.
I like the eagle on it.
Look at the eye. Walk real low. Look at the eye.
What are you talking? Oh, the eye of the eagle. Okay, I didn't see it. Oh yeah, look at the eagle on there.
He's got them 3D. They look like they follow you.
Now look at them. Like that, nice. Look at what kind of bike this is, Brian. Is that one of them Hitachis or how you? Looks like you got some bugs coming over here.
Yeah, looks like it's been on the side too.
Nice looking little Harley.
Yep.
Here's a good looking 56 Ford pickup. I just like the body style on these things. It's kind of got fat fenders in the front. You got the fat fenders in the back. You got your running board. You know, everything's into it. I like that color of red too. I don't know what color it is, but I like it. Kind of makes me think of the Mach, don't you think so?
Yeah, it looks like the Mach.
I'm just thinking about, we'll find out who owns it, we'll find out. You don't see many of these Mercuries out anymore.
No.
You know, Montegos, 75. Good looking old car, I've seen it around for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
And you take good care of her.
Take great care.
Yeah, it's got big old bumpers on her. Look good under the hood.
Nice car.
Yeah, it is. A nice 59.
Mm-hmm.
A convertible. You don't see them under, you don't see a lot of convertibles.
No.
Which I don't think. I like the flat fins
Oh yeah.
on the back. I think they're neat. Look at that big steering wheel. You know, Brian, before I lost weight, I couldn't have drove this car, but I might be able to drive it now.
Yeah.
Might be able to fit in it. Look at that. He's got 3 of them. He's trying to figure out how to keep running too.
Mm-hmm.
I always like these. I don't know what you call them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spaceships on the front, but they're getting ready trying to take off because you can see where they left a string.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
That is neat.
That is. There's a nice looking little full Ford. I don't think that's the original engine on that one either, do you?
No.
I like the headlights. Something about the headlights on these things I just like about it.
They just fit them great.
Yeah,
Front fenders.
Yeah, they do. Just something about that fender and that headlight just works great. Here's the old Boulevard Bomber. We see it around quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I still like the graphics on it.
I really like this truck too.
He said he put a new transmission in it.
Oh man.
He said nothing really wrong with the other one. It just ran. He didn't like the way it ran. Didn't get good gas mileage. So I put a new one in. Good looking old Crown Vic. You know what? I think that's actually got a Ford motor in it. It does. Holy crap. Here you go.
They're still selling 50-50 tickets up here, folks.
That's what we
and they're
need.
going to give
Your
this
mother-in-law
away
seat,
at
buddy.
1:30. So
Watch out.
if you want more 50-50 tickets, now's the time to get up here and get them and make this
Like
pot
a Grapes of
really
Wrath
big.
vehicle,
So
ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
come on up.
I'd say it was original barn find.
1:30 the giveaway.
It's a nice one Monte Carlo. Had a Landau top vinyl top on it, as they used to call them.
It's a neat color red, kind of like that Firebird from earlier.
Yeah. I'm gonna start that tangerine. Hey gang, I want to do a wrap up here on the Sullivan Street Machine Association show we had here today in Sullivan, Illinois. And I tell you what, man, I had a great day. They had 56 registered cars and 69 total. That includes the club cars, you know. And when you watch the video, I'll have in there an interview I done with one of the club guys on his 70 AMX. It's a sweet little car, and I really liked it. You know, the old Mach, she done a good job for me today. I can't say enough about her. Everybody congratulates me, but don't do it to me, do it to him. We got a nice little plaque for him for winning first place in our class. So hey, you guys here at Sullivan, you put on a class act when you put your shows on. I really appreciate it. Appreciate let me come over here and film. So everybody. I want to say shine on, but one little thing, here later in the week, catch the site, because I got a little announcement to make about what's going to happen next week, you know, so we want to have some fun next weekend, so catch us up Wednesday. I'll have her on the site, so shine on.